Hello, guys. Welcome back to episode 6 of our Hack the Box series. So, today we will be pawning a machine called Appointment. So, I have already started up the machine and using sudo VPN right here. And this episode, I'll be doing things a bit differently because um, instead of wasting a lot of time, I thought I would go through the machine once and then come on here and explain it to you guys rather than wasting time figuring out the answer. So I've already gone through the machine once, but I'll tell you the step-by-step process that I took to solve the machine. All right, so first task is, what does the acronym SQL stand for? It is it stands for Structured Query Language. So SQL is um, obviously a database management language. I mean, you guys can read about SQL. It's a structured query language, and you guys can read about SQL. Is used to interact with databases and stuff. All right. What is one of the most common type of SQL vulnerabilities? It is SQL injection. And that is the same attack that we will be performing to pawn this machine. Now, what is the 2021 OWASP top classification for this vulnerability? Which is 2021 OWASP vulnerability. So we come here and then we see that it has gone from 2020 to 2021. And right here it is, which is AO3 2021 injection. That is the classification. So let's just copy this and paste it here. And that is the classification for SQL injection. Now, what does Nmap report as a service and version that are running on port 80 of the target? All right, so for that, the command we use is nmap. Obviously, we do need to copy the IP address, um, paste, and then we do a fast scan and also enumerate the services and such using SV, and we let it run, which should give us the service and version. All right, here it is. So service is HTTP and the version is Apache HTTPD 2.4438. So we copy this and this is the service and version. Um, Paste. All right. So now, since this is an HTTP service, so what we can do is copy the IP address, paste it here, and we should get the website. All right, here it is. It's a login page, and this is the website that is being run. All right, that is the IP address. Now, what is the standard port port used for the HTTPS protocol? So, HTTPS port. For HTTP port, it is 443. So that is the port. Now, what is a folder called in web application terminology? Well, it is called a directory. All right. Next, what is the HTTP response code that is given for not found errors? It's 404, the classic error message 404 not found. All right, then GoBuster is one tool that is used to brute force directories on a web server. What switch do we use with GoBuster to specify we're looking to discover directories and not subdomain? All right, so we can just search it up. GoBuster. Um, to specify directory. All right. So yeah, you do have to install GoBuster to use GoBuster, and that can be done by following any one of these tutorials. And after all that, all right, here it is. So dir uses directory file enumeration mode, and DNS uses subdomain enumeration mode. So dir is the answer. All right. So, all right. So I think it kind of wants us to use GoBuster. And in order to do that, we can specify, um, yeah, we can. So this is the command, which is GoBuster directory for directory enumeration mode. And you specify the URL that you want to enumerate. And you specify the IP address or part of the URL. So we copy this IP address, paste it here. All right, and then we use a word list, all right, in order to enumerate, which I think you can download it from the internet, and it is in my machine. It's on Kali Seclist Discovery Web Content, or it might also be uh, pre-built into Kali. So we use a directory list, and then we also specify the languages, the HTML, PHP, and we can let it run. So it uses the URL as the one that we specified. It uses get method, and the word list that it's using is this. And if it searches through the word list, and if one of the, I mean, if the page doesn't exist, then it returns a 404. So, yeah, for right now it has found index.php. Let's try it out, which is obviously the same page, and we can let it run. All right. So now, what single character can be used to comment out the rest of a line in MySQL? It is a hash and a double dash. It's also common, but that's two characters. So something like that. Now, if user input is not handled carefully, it could be interpreted as a comment. Use a comment to log in as admin without knowing the password. What is the first word on the web page returned as? All right. So basically, it wants us to SQL inject into this website. So, or into this login page. All right. There are some errors that are happening right now. Could be because we refreshed it, maybe. But I think we can stop this as well. So we can go to SQL injection. All right. Actually using comments. Most of the SQL injection commands are using comments. Sorry. So SQL injection. All right. What? Okay. Attack samples. Typical uses of inline comments. All right. Okay. One from table name. All right. This does not help. SQL injection login comment. Okay, using SQL injection to bypass authentication. All right, so we can use commands like these. All right, wherein, so let's, okay, so in order to explain this, um, all right, let's, yeah, authentication bypass should have in here. All right, so this is what happens in the backend of, you know, this login page, and we can bypass it by um, giving the username as encodes, and we can give the encodes or one equal to one, and then comment out the rest of the things. So what happens is it ends the username in this query, and it comments out the rest of the command, which means it does not need a password anymore. So let's try it out. So if we give a single quotes to end the username field and then put or one is equal to one, which means the command is now true, and we can comment out the rest of the things. Password can be anything because it does not matter anymore. And there it is. So that is a successful SQL injection attack. So let's go back, and it says what is the first word on the web page returned. It is congratulations. All right, and the little flag, which is right here. Copy that and paste it out. And there you go. Successfully pawned appointment. Thank you guys. I hope this was much better than the last episode where we spent a lot of time and wasted a lot of time. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Thank you.